Listen to me. There are 6 traps that you're consistently falling into throughout your sports betting journey. It's this non-stop, never-ending loop that you keep running into, brick wall after brick wall. And then you go on social media and you see all these other people posting wins where they're making consistent profits week after week or month after month, but you're still stuck at the starting line and you can't figure out why. I know where you're coming from because I've been there before, logging into my FanDuel account and seeing my balance either stagnant or just sharply nosediving after a few days, thinking to myself, where am I going wrong? Like everyone else is making money, why can't I? So that's why in today's video, I'm going to tell you 6 ways to your sports betting journey so that you can turn the tide and start becoming a profitable sports bettor. The first way to your sports betting journey is stop betting on parlays. And so for a lot of you, your biggest issue is that in your daily portfolio of all of your wagers, over 90% of your bets are wrapped up into parlays, and that's a recipe for disaster. And an even bigger issue is if you win one of these parlays, because now you think you found the path to success, but it's not. So take a look at your bets every single day for the past week or month. And if over 90% of your bets in each day is wagered on parlays, that's the first indicator where you're going wrong. I understand we're putting a small amount of money down to receive a large payout, but these are low-key lottery tickets, and that's why they're so difficult to consistently win. In terms of your day-to-day wagering, we're still going to keep parlays in the mix, but it's going to be in the single percent range. So if you're placing 15 to 20 wagers per day, then one bet is going to be a parlay. Now, outside of parlays, the second point that's going to your journey is consistently betting on teasers. So you think to yourself, well, I'm not going to wager in that 3, 4, or 5 leg parlay. I'm just going to stick to a simple 2-pick teaser. So a common issue with beginning and casual sports bettors is, well, we're going to move that line, the spread or the total, in our favor. But where we're moving that line to, are we receiving value for this play? And for so many teaser plays, these are negative EV. You're receiving a very poor price compared to the rest of the market, but you're not doing any of that type of research. Okay, so we're going to stay away from parlays and teasers. But the third point is, well, we're going to take the smart approach. We're just going to pay someone to give us picks, and then all we have to do is tail it. This is known in the industry as paying for picks, or tout services, and over 95% of tout services are dog shit. This one should probably be number 1 because there's so many people out there that love to tail free picks, right? It's easy on your wallet. You're just going to find someone else that's going to give you the sharp picks, or you pay a small amount of money to receive expert analysis. But the problem is that these touts don't pick consistent winners. They're not actually profitable sports bettors. They make their money off of you paying for their services. Comment down below and let me know your experience with paying for picks and tout services. For myself, it was a horrible experience that I did for a month and a half, and I'll never do it again. If you find this type of content insightful and helpful, then it would mean so much to me if you would smash the subscribe button and make sure to click that bell notification so you don't miss any videos that we drop. Now, the fourth way to your sports betting journey, and we touched on this on the second point, is line shopping. This is something that is so simple but yet so overlooked by casual and beginning sports bettors. They are so worried about the actual play and if it's going to win that they completely ignore the price. But price is the most important thing when it comes to sports betting. So it's truly baffling to me is that most beginning sports bettors don't do this at all. They just have 1 or 2 sportsbook accounts. They log on and simply accept the price that the books have. But what they don't realize is that all sportsbooks set their odds and lines on their own. It's a very inefficient market. So what you want to do is sign up with every sportsbook that's available to you in your state or country. That way you're going to be able to find out the best price possible. The impact that line shopping makes on your bottom line is massive, and this is a crucial aspect often overlooked by many sports bettors when, say, looking at the White Sox Athletics moneyline play, who's going to win the baseball game. If you only had a BetMGM account and wagered $100, you would receive $145 in profit when the White Sox win. If you simply just went over to FanDuel and placed the same exact bet, you would receive an extra $13 in your balance because you're receiving a better price. Same can be said for my friends across the pond going with an offshore book like Bookmaker. You're receiving odds of plus 163, so a $100 bet pays you out 163. That's an $18 difference compared to BetMGM simply by line shopping. Ruthlessly line shopping and making sure for that 10, 20, or 50 bets you're placing every single day, you're receiving the best price possible makes a massive impact at the end of the day, week, and month when looking at your profit and loss. Remember this, that every book sets odds on their own. They're all different prices. So simply just accepting DraftKings price or BetMGM's price, you're leaving a lot of money on the table, not shopping around and finding the best price possible. The fifth and sixth ways to your sports betting journey really go hand in hand like a marriage, and that is bet tracking and bankroll management. This is by far the least sexiest topics to discuss in sports betting, but by far the most crucial and the foundation that you will be building and becoming a profitable sports bettor. If you're not tracking your bets, and I'm not talking about logging into your FanDuel account and looking at your bet history, no, a separate bet tracker or Excel spreadsheet that you input all of your bets onto so you know day by day, week by week, and month by month how well or not well you're performing. OddsJam has a completely free bet tracker, and while it's early in the month, I can pull up the first 4 days and see all of my statistics right here. I can then scroll down, look at my profit by sportsbook. Doing very well on Fliff. Not so well on Rebet. Look at my profit by sport. Killing it in Olympic basketball. Not so well in baseball. Look at then the different type of markets that I have right here. Not doing well in total runs, but first half money lines, first half team totals. We're succeeding and doing very well. If you're trying to become a profitable sports bettor and want to make this a serious side hustle for yourself, you need a bet tracker, and OddsJam is the bet tracker that I've been using for over 3 years. Now, on top of tracking your bets, if you have no idea how much money you should be putting down per play, then this is a very easy recipe to find yourself derailing and getting off track because you're just throwing random amounts of money down every play, or you're chasing your losses and you're trying to get back that 1 or 2 losses that you just experienced and putting an absorbent amount of money down, more than what you should be for your sports betting bankroll. And so while bet tracking is extremely important, if you have no idea how much money you should be putting down per play, this is a very easy way to veer off the path and find yourself into another trap. So the problem with a lot of beginning and casual sports bettors is they chase their losses. They lose the first bet, then the second bet. So now we got a brilliant idea for the third bet. We're going to double, triple, or quadruple our bet size on this wager so that we can get everything that we lost back and then plus a little extra on top. And what happens is they'll lose that third bet, and now they're in a really deep hole that they can't climb out of. But they weren't sticking to any type of bankroll management strategy. The amount of money that you have available to wager on sports, thinking about you should be keeping this wager size between 1 to 3% of your bankroll at the very most per play. And you have to accept the fact that you're going to lose some bets. You're going to have some losing streaks, but you're in this for the long haul, not just for a get-rich-quick scheme. So my bonus tip for you as a sports bettor to your journey is a mindset, an expectation, if you will. You're not going to make a ton of cash overnight, but this is a day by day, week by week, month by month. We're going to say, you know what, our parlays, we're going to just really lower the amount of plays that we're making there. We're going to say adios to teasers and to touts, making sure that we're line shopping ruthlessly, finding the best price possible. Then we're going to make sure we're tracking all of our bets, and then our bankroll management, putting the correct percentage down per play. And if this all seems like a lot, I can understand it is. You're not going to master all of these overnight, but start working on these one by one, and trust me, you will truly transform your journey. If you're a little unsure though of where to go to find plays that have an edge, then click this video right here. This is a playlist, an OddsJam masterclass, going through every tool that OddsJam has to offer, step by step, walking you through exactly how to use the tools, how much money you can expect to make off of each tool, and then linked in the description is a 1-week free trial to OddsJam. Don't hesitate to reach out and ask me any questions. In the description will be my email as well, but starting off with these masterclass videos will put you on the right path for success.